The fading sunlight cast long shadows as a convoy of white buses approached Ramallah, the West Bank. Inside, a figure stood at the window, a stark contrast to the jubilant crowds gathering below. Zakaria Zubeidi, gaunt and pale in his gray Israeli prison uniform, his head shaved clean, offered a peace sign, two fingers raised in a gesture of tentative reconciliation. The 49-year-old, once a prominent leader of a Palestinian militant group, and convicted for attacks that resulted in the deaths of several Israelis, was one of 110 Palestinian prisoners released in a prisoner exchange. This momentous event saw the freedom of these Palestinians in return for 3 Israeli citizens and 5 Thai nationals held captive by Palestinian militants within the Gaza Strip. The release, however, wasn't without its compliqué. Israeli officials voiced their profound disappointment over the chaotic scenes that unfolded in Gaza during the transfer of the Israeli and Thai hostages to the protective custody of the Red Cross. The meticulously planned exchange, fraught with tension and logistical complexities, was ultimately overshadowed by the turbulent aftermath. The very act of release, a pivotal moment of potential peace, was tainted by the surrounding turmoil. Zubeidi's story is one of defiance and resilience. A notorious figure, his notoriety extended beyond the confines of his prison cell. He was the former head of the Al-Aqsa Martyrs Brigade, an organization known for its militant actions. His infamous escape from a maximum security Israeli prison in 2021, 2 years into his sentence for alleged involvement in shootings near the Israeli settlement of Beit, cemented his status as a symbol of resistance within Palestinian circles. The daring escape, a testament to his cunning and determination, added another layer of complexity to his already controversial public image. This act of defiance underscored the high stakes involved in the prisoner exchange negotiations. His presence amongst the released prisoners served as a potent reminder of the ongoing conflict and the deep-seated tensions between Israelis and Palestinians. The exchange, however, was just one facet of a larger, more complex picture unfolding across the West Bank. Israel's military operation, codenamed Iron Wall, has intensified, leading to widespread unrest and escalating violence. The operation, initially focused on apprehending militants, has broadened in scope, encompassing large-scale military raids. One such raid targeted the Tulkarem refugee camp, a densely populated area teeming with Palestinians. The incursion resulted in intense clashes between Israeli forces and Palestinian residents, further fueling the cycle of violence. The escalation didn't stop there. An Israeli airstrike on Tammoun, a town near Tubas, resulted in the tragic deaths of 10 Palestinians. The Israeli military justified the strike, claiming it targeted Palestinian militants. However, the United Nations expressed grave concerns regarding the use of lethal force, alleging possible violations of international law and questioning the proportionality of the response in Jenin. The UN statement highlighted the need for a thorough investigation into the circumstances surrounding the casualties, emphasizing the importance of accountability in the midst of armed conflict. The Israeli military's actions extended beyond airstrikes. Israeli bulldozers were deployed, penetrating deep into the Tulkarem refugee camp, displacing residents and causing widespread damage to civilian infrastructure. Images of destruction and civilian casualties further inflamed tensions and cast a shadow over the already delicate prisoner exchange agreement. The military operation, initially presented as a targeted counterterrorism measure, has been criticized for its collateral damage and disproportionate impact on PA. The situation in the West Bank remains volatile, with the prisoner exchange serving as a momentary pause in a broader and deeply entrenched conflict. The complexities of the situation underscore the difficult challenges facing peace negotiations in the region and the urgent need for a sustained effort to de-escalate the violence and find a lasting resolution to the Israeli-Palestinian conflict.